Autism Fitness founder Eric Chessen, leading the movement for movement here, and welcome to your Autism Fitness Tuesday training in our 5-part continuing series on the 5 whys of autism fitness. Why do we want to implement fitness programs for the autism and neurodivergent population that we serve? What's the reasoning behind fitness being a pillar for life skills and being considered a life skill itself? Because it is a gateway to independence, to new capabilities, and to a better overall quality of life. So in the 3rd installment or video in this series, we are going to discuss resilience. Now, in the first couple videos, we discussed independence and we discussed capability. And now we're going to talk about what makes resilience. So if we operationally define resilience, the ability to continue on with some type of challenge, and that could be physical, it could be something going on in the environment that we have to negotiate, it could be navigating any of our daily life challenges, interrupts, upsets, etc. So now let's think about the autism and neurodivergent population and how many potential challenges or upsets or obstacles they have in their day. But where does fitness fit in with this? So when we are developing fitness programs, we always focus on strength first. Getting the athlete stronger is going to show up or generalize in other areas of life. Resilience, both literally and figuratively, is about having that strength and fortitude to continue on. So some of these skills that we build physiologically in the gym are likely, or the clinic or the school, wherever you're running your programs, are likely to show up in other areas. And that's just the physical component of resilience. Then there is the psychological and the emotional component of resilience. What do we know about many of our autism and neurodivergent individuals? That anxiety levels skyrocket as soon as there is some type of upsetting situation or something didn't go the way that it was planned. The schedule got off a little bit. Now, is there a direct one-to-one ratio from ongoing, continuous, appropriate fitness programming and being able to self-regulate a little bit more? The research is still ongoing on this, so it's not a definitive, but there is plenty of evidence that as our athletes continue to progress in their physical fitness programs, that there is an effect on their ability to self-regulate and self-govern. So that situation 3 months ago that would have led an individual to get really stressed, really anxious, and potentially be the catalyst for the downturn in their day is now not as upsetting because they've continued to develop this skill. And resilience is a skill of being able to calm and do something a different way or hold out for reinforcement. So resilience with respect to physical fitness programs for our ASD population is about building not only the physiological capability to keep going, to keep moving, to complete that physical challenge that 4 months ago or 5 months ago would have been unheard of, especially independently, and in situations that are a little more stressful or novel situations or something that would have previously elicited a much more problematic response. Now the athlete might be able to cope and overcome that situation because of the psychological and emotional aspect of performance. All right. So what we need here is the right programming, consistency, in that right programming, and watching out for those situations where this is going to generalize as well. So resilience is a big one. And this is something particularly for our individuals who are in their teen and early adult years. This is going to be a big deal because this is going to enable them to carry themselves through some very challenging situations that oftentimes we have in the neurotypical space as well. So resilience is a big one. Sometimes it's nebulous or a little bit difficult to define given the situation, and especially given the broad range of profiles that we have in the neurodivergent world. But resilience is something that we can and should be developing through appropriate physical fitness programs based in resistance training. And that is exactly what you get in your Autism Fitness Level 1 certification. And since somebody mentioned that, the Autism Fitness Level 1 certification has been completely optimized, all new videos, all new guidebook, all new structure to give you the best possible structure and programming framework for the individuals that you serve. And now in 2024, not only are you going to be able to do the live virtual practical, but we're returning to in-person select dates and locations all around the world. So when you register, you have the option, the empowerment to either join virtually for your full day hands-on, feet-on, brains-on training, or for in-person to meet me or one of our other master level pros, and they will take you or I will take you to a full day of training so that you are able to leave confident and capable with those skills to bring to your athletes. Autism Fitness founder Eric Chessen, please like, subscribe, share this video, and I will see you in the video series of the 5 Whys of Autism Fitness.